Ooh-wee. 5:30 a.m. 27 degrees. Man, it feels cold. I've been in worse, been in 18, under 20. This really feels cold. And speaking of feeling cold, the water is 31 degrees. I have not put ice in this thing. I think it's been 5 days. And there's still a bunch of it in there, boy. It's like it's never even, like I just put it in. Okay. Yep, that's 31 degrees all the way down. And we'll get down in this. Yeah, it looks like some's melted though. Oddly enough, 31 degrees, how does that melt? Okay, there's a minute, 15 seconds. At 4:15, it's time to get out. Although I did 4.5 minutes yesterday and only meant to do 3. Need to get down a little further, all the way to the chin. Butt on the ground, there we go. Okay, so we're going to talk about somebody running away yesterday, and I didn't get that far. Abram, at this point, his name's not changed, and Sarai. And Sarai has given Abram Hagar, her handmaid, to wife, because Sarai does not believe she can have children, but does believe that the promised child is going to come from Abraham, or Abram. So Abram takes Hagar, and takes her as his wife. Hagar becomes pregnant, and immediately despises Sarai. We talked a little bit about the pride of achievement, of accomplishment. And so Sarai comes to Abram and says, "My wrong be upon thee." That's interesting. She admits that she was wrong in giving Hagar to Abram, but she faults Abram for taking her, and correctly faults him. And she says, "The Lord judge between me and thee." Now that's really interesting. She calls on God to judge Abram for her wrong. And really, I think that harkens back to the garden in Eden, when Eve gave to Adam, I gotta adjust to get that ice out of my back, gave to Adam the fruit from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And the Lord did judge Adam for her wrong, saying, because you hearkened unto your wife, because you listened to your wife, and you ate from the tree, you disobeyed my command and obeyed your wife. You're going to suffer these curses, and the ground is cursed for your sake. So Sarah may have known that. She probably did. And she said, God judge you for this wrong as well. Abram's response is, Sarah is in your hand. Do unto her as it seems good. And Sarah went back and dealt harshly with Hagar. You see, the sin, man was not meant to have more than one wife. And this was a sin. Sarah knew it, and Sarai knew it, Abram knew it. She said, my wrong be on thee. Abram accepted it. And that sin did result in death, by the way. Certainly the death of a relationship between Sarai and Hagar. Sarai once respected Hagar, once thought highly of her, and the feeling was mutual. You see, Sarai would not have given to Abram her worst servant, a despised servant, one that wasn't worthy of honor, or the honor and respect of bearing her husband's son. All right, tomorrow we see the running away. Today, it's time to get out of the tub. I believe it's already been 4.5 minutes, actually. Might as well just finish it off. 30 seconds, we'll do 15, 5 minutes. I can't really tell what it's been now. There we go, 8 seconds. And the countdown starts. All right, that's it. Time to get out. Another victory over the limbic system. Another cold start of a cold day. Another rush of adrenaline, noradrenaline, and what's that other stuff called? The stuff that everybody was looking for. Yeah, and I can't think of the name. Dopamine, that's what it is. Another dopamine rush. Long lasting. Give you the best start of the day you've ever had. Dopamine increase of 2.5 times over baseline. Everyone has a baseline. Made to be different for everyone, but everyone has one. 2.5 times. That's the same increase that you get, or someone gets, not necessarily you, certainly not me, gets from cocaine. I'm not obviously promoting the use of any drug, especially not illicit, but that's addicting, that dopamine rush. Cold's not addicting. I can tell you every day is a fight. But in the case of cocaine, at 2.5 times over baseline, goes away very quickly. My toes are hurting. Frostbite. Hell yeah, they're white. In the case of the cold water plunge, cold water immersion, that dopamine kick does not go away for several hours. And when it does, there's not a crash. As with cocaine, there's a crash. You go far below baseline. It makes you long get worse. And that's where that addiction comes in. There's no crash here. I'm telling you, folks, when you're looking for health, healing, all that good stuff that people try to shortcut with drugs and medicine, do something hard. I highly recommend the cold water immersion. Have an awesome day.